Hello and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Regan Gallo. Laura Papetti is off today. And first and foremost, we start off with weather to kick off KREM 2 News at noon. I had a little tongue-tied twister there. Jenny, hello. You look beautiful outside today. It's supposed to be sunshine. What should people expect this afternoon?
Yeah, Regan, I've stepped out here to the Outdoor Weather Center, and it is a really nice day that is currently underway here. I mean, the sun is shining. There is still some of that upper level haze, but you can see already temperatures on the rise. 81 degrees is where we are currently at. Winds have been a little bit breezy, but they're not going to be as breezy as what we were dealing with yesterday afternoon and evening. It's more pleasant if you do plan to be out here in the heat of the day. Current temperatures across the rest of the region. We are at 79 degrees right now in Coeur d'Alene. We are in the low 80s south to the LC Valley, low 80s across parts of central Washington as well. So temperatures are on the warmer side. Current look at our air quality conditions. We are still in the moderate range actually for much of eastern Washington and North Idaho. It is unhealthy up toward Omak and parts of the Okanagan Valley though, and it has been unhealthy for some through parts of Chewelah and up toward Bonners Ferry and in the Idaho Panhandle. We do still have air quality alerts in place for parts of central Washington because of that potential of dipping in and out of the unhealthy range. So definitely consider that if you have any outdoor plans in those directions. Otherwise, as we take a look at your day planner, we are going to see some increasing clouds by later on late afternoon into early evening, partly to mostly cloudy conditions before then we clear out overnight and through tomorrow. As we take a look at what's to come, we warm up Thursday through Friday. So conditions are going to be feeling summery if you're soaking up the last little bits of summer, but changes do arrive for us by this weekend. We can see the potential for fire risk because of elevated winds and isolated thunderstorms. The details of that, though, in a few minutes. Regan.
Jenny, thank you so much. Well, today marks the start of a statewide campaign in Idaho aimed at keeping impaired drivers off the road and reducing crashes, injuries, and deaths. It's known as Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over. This is part of a nationwide effort. We know law enforcement officials label the timeline between Memorial Day and Labor Day as the 100 deadliest days on the road. So beginning today through September 7th, which is Labor Day, agencies across Idaho will increase patrols and focus on identifying impaired drivers. Current reports show so far 73 people have been killed on Idaho roads this year, and this time last year, that's 5 less people compared to this time last year. Some other current stats from the Idaho Transportation Department report 1,296 impaired crashes this year, with 56 of those crashes being fatal. 511 were impaired crashes in rural Idaho, 33 were impaired crashes involving speeding, and 253 impaired crashes happened in the summertime. Now, part of this effort from Idaho officials is to keep alcohol-related traffic deaths at 40 or fewer over the next 5 years, and the state is also targeting young drivers while expanding alcohol screening and treatment. And meanwhile, a new study may shed some light on why so many drivers feel the need to speed. Their survey from AAA found 3 in 10 drivers see speeding as a normal part of driving. The top reason for speeding was getting around slower drivers. And the #1 reason drivers say they slow down is to avoid getting a ticket. As for ways to encourage safer driving, nearly 9 in 10 drivers supported more police presence in areas with a history of speed-related crashes, and about 7 in 10 supported speed cameras. Well, the city of Spokane Valley voted unanimously to settle a lawsuit against the city for a deadly car crash in 2022. The $3 million settlement brings the end of a 3-year litigation in which Adams May family claims the city is responsible for Bryce Adams May's death. The city says Adam May was the passenger in a car crash that happened at 16th Avenue in Bowdish Road. The city says they are not admitting to any liability for settlement, rather as a way to save taxpayers' money. And a man has been arrested for starting a fire at a gas station in Meade yesterday. Brandon T. Jones has more on this story.
Well, 4 gas pumps completely out of service. Crime scene tape still remains here on scene. And when you start to think about that combination of gas and fire, you realize just how serious things could have been here today at this gas station. Take a look at these photos from the Spokane County Sheriff's Office. They say around 3:20 a.m., a man paid for gas, sprayed it on the ground, and then started a fire.
To find out somebody actually did it, like they were actually trying to burn the gas station down, that was pretty shocking.
According to court documents, 51-year-old James F. Snyder admitted to starting the fire as an effort to get help from law enforcement after he, quote, believed 3 unknown people were following him that he could not see.
I stop here all the time to get my points.
For those who frequent the gas station, they're trying to make sense of the whole situation.
The pumps could have blown up and blown out this whole entire town.
At his first appearance, a Spokane judge set Snyder's bond at $25,000, citing a concern for community safety and a lengthy criminal record for Snyder that includes 39 prior convictions.
Especially fires right after the Spokane complex fire and during a burn ban are all highly dangerous.
The gas station estimates the damage left behind by the flames will cost them roughly $200,000.
You can't make the stuff up anymore because every week it's something like so astronomically chaotic.
From Meade, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
Well, 5 kittens are safe today thanks to a firefighter who rescued them from a house fire yesterday. The Spokane Fire Department says crews were responding to a house fire in the East Central neighborhood. Last night, they managed to get the fire under control. They say no one was hurt. The cause is under investigation, but those kittens are safe. Look how cute. I love that. Glad they are okay. And crews are working to remove hazardous material from damaged houses in the Spokane area fires. One family got started early picking up the pieces. That's coming up next.